Okay, so the other tape will probably be a blooper, but watch it anyway, because I know they see these damn lights. And I'm going to continue on sewing my fan together. Oh, crap. I need to lose this. So as I was saying, I'm pinch stitching. Excuse me. So if you don't know how to sew, it would behoove you to learn, especially if you're a man. You can do some amazing shit with a needle and thread. You know, if you know what the hell you're doing. And by pinching, it's the pinch stitch. It looks really fracked up if you're not professional. So mine's gonna look really fracked up because I'm not a professional. I am not a seamstress or a seamster or whatever the hell a male seamstress is supposed to be called. I'm a guy who doesn't like bleeding when he gets hit with a needle. I'm not afraid of sewing needles, but I am afraid of hospital needles. For those who just looked at me and said, James, we know that you're afraid of needles. Yes, I am. Dreadfully afraid of needles. But this pinch stitch, I can double it. So when I'm done, one side's going to look really fracked up. And that'll be the side that's not stitched. And they still didn't figure out where the damn butter went to. So they got a shit ton of melted butter in the kitchen. And no one knows how the hell that happened. Alright. So now we got to start putting in the knots. And the reason we got to put in the knots, mostly I just screwed up, but we got to put in the knots so that I don't have to stitch this shit again. The perfect knot is that you see how you got this little hole there on one side, and before you pull all the way through, stick your needle in, come through about a third of the way, then go through the loop, and you will get a knot, and it will stay. But to secure it, you want to do the same thing on the other side. So you make another knot. I'm making this loop. Does it have to be the exact pinpoint position on the other side? But you get that knot. You got a little loop right here. You want to keep the loop, stick your finger in it, draw it back on the string. Do not stick yourself because it sucks. And if you want to do something crazy, so the loop, you can twist the loop like that because it's twisted. Now I'm gonna go through this loop and it's twisted. Then I'm gonna go through the loop where it's connected to, and now it's twisted, and you have that. So now you tighten it up, and then you have a fairly decent grip on that. And so now I'm going to go down here and make another 2 loops to reinforce the entire cross stitching, or pinch stitching as I like to call it. So we're going to go down here, and this loop will be different because I'm going to thread it through these 2 thin things there, and that's how I got it secure. So then I'm going to go right back through the loop I just made by stitching that there. If I had a webcam, this would be so much better, like a side stream webcam. Now do it one more time to make sure that the loop has the knot. And now we have a knot. Now I'm going to go through that on the other side. And it's secured through. So now, you see this side, that doesn't look too jacked up, versus this side, it looks exceptionally jacked up, but I'm almost done. Ow. Oh dear. Yeah, that went through both fingers. No blood though, it just barely pierced the skin. So now we go through here, doing it same old thing. Got just enough rope to hang myself. Get my finger in there. See there? Then tighten it, pull it a little bit. Come right back through the cross stitch. Then go ow, 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 through the damn loop. That's how you secure the knot. Now you know that's a knot. But if you're not sure, you do it one more time. But this time, you're going to go over the stitch. And then through there. And then through the loop. And then you got an overstitch knot. And I like to do a double, just to be on the safe side. And now, the finishing one more. This stitch is in the middle, so that I know how much resistance I can add to my thing. Alright, so now, there's this little information hole right here. I'm going to have to pinch stitch it, but I don't want to pinch stitch it because when I put the weapon back together, I want just enough thread so that you can still see the dragon head on that end. And then this damn thing. Some extra needle. This is my other needle. You have to keep track of your needles, people. Please. It is very bad for you to lose track of your sewing needles, especially when you're done sewing. Because God knows if you sit on one of these son bitches, you'll know it. You will definitely know it. Alright. I tie enough knots in there so I can find the damn thing. Not that I can't see this bright fucking red ass coloring. I think we have, as humans, I think we have like a phase of favorite colors. Because at one time, red was one of my all-time favorite colors. As I've gotten older, not so much. Yellow and gray have been two of my most favorite colors after red. But then yellow became my primary favorite color. And then gray. And then red, and then green. And what kind of thread do I have? I have red and green thread. I do not have yellow thread. I probably should get some. But I don't have enough yellow outfits to worry about that. However, there's my needles. They're all set. My weapon is all set. Now I just need to get a drill and some maybe 1/4 inch screws to go through on both sides. So I need 4 and some washers and some bolts. So that way, when I put the drills in, I can put these in without having to drill them. I can just poke holes in them with a hole puncher. And then I will have my fighting fan back up to speed. So they're taped in the spots that I want to put the holes in. So I'm either going to go above the black tape here and definitely below the black tape there. So I've got to make sure that they're even out, or as even as I can get them, which is why they're taped. So definitely above the small tape, because the fan thing is only going to be in there. It's not going to be all the way down here. The fan itself is going to be top to like about right there. So I can show you the distance, because I'm going to have to fold it like this to get it in there. And when I get it in there, I'm going to want some slack. So the fan's going to be from top to bottom. I might have to use 3 in each one, which now I have to add more tape. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to add 3. Thanks guys for making me do this. So if I put the drills right here and right down here, I have a fighting chance of making the fighting fan more secure. So I love it when a plan comes together. What I'm going to need 6 bolts in stuff. So not there, about roughly right there. And so if I go above all of the tape except for the tape at the top, and again I might go above the tape at the top too. I'll figure it out when I find out on my job if I can get a drill. So when I go to work Wednesday, I have to remind myself to take this thing and see if we have a drill and if they'll let me use it. And see if I can find a big drill bit, and hopefully it won't break. Like it'll break through but not break it or split the bamboo, because this is made out of a bamboo. So you can tell by looking inside, it's made out of bamboo. You can tell by looking at it, it's a bamboo. It's a fighting fan. It was designed to cool people off, but you can use it as a fighting fan. Most fighting fans aren't this big. This is an Omega giant fighting fan that I have specifically made into a weapon. I can do more with this fan than I can with the regular size fighting fan, although I still know the technique. So, drill above, drill below, and get 1, 2, 3 for each one. So that's a total of 6 nuts and bolts, and customize my weapon. So I can be like the Avatar Aang. Only I can't fly with this thing. So, that's that. Thanks for watching.